To the Art of Hitting channel. Today we're back with Dan Carlson in the gym. We promise you 3 more exercises that would help you become a better hitter. We're back in the gym with Dan, as I said, and we're focused on the 3 things all hitters do, and that's load on the back leg and stride on with your front foot, and then do the rotation, all focused on core strength and some arm strength. And we'll talk about 3 exercises to help 3 of those key points in your swing, and it will help every aspect of load, stride, and rotate and swing. Enjoy.
On LA Fitness to see my boy Dan Carlson. So Dano, we're going to have, this is one exercise we're going to show the audience. This is one I've used over the years, and I just showed it to you, but I want you to explain it, and then we'll go from there, buddy.
Yeah, well, I mean, in showing me this this exercise, basically it's just simulating a swing. So when you were showing it to me, I mean, you do your step.
Yeah, so you get you simulate your load, then you step, and when you step, you're down, but you don't bring your hands around until and then and that extra strength is simulated. Now we talked about you doing it with the walk up.
Right. So the key is to have a little bit of tension on this to start, and then for purposes of mine, I didn't know if this was going to work for me, but it does.
And you know, sometimes you might want to do it faster too. I mean, it's what. Now look at the weight. We got 12.5. You put the weight that you want on it. We just selected 12.5. Dan probably needs 22.5. Not really, because how heavy is the bat?
Right.
It's ounces. Yeah. Okay. How did that feel? Doing that. This is the first time you've done this,
right?
It's
the first time I've done it, and it's pretty cool because you can simulate all the mechanics of a swing in the gym. I didn't.
Yeah, well, see, I've been doing it. You know, I'm not really a gym rat. You know, I've never really done a lot of weights, but I've come in here and duplicated things that we do in real life, and I think you'll. I haven't done that in a while, to be honest with you, either. And I need to get back to myself, you know. Yeah. So do your walk up. It even looks good when you boom, boom, boom. And that's not duplicate real life. So, you know, I load some. And you can even feel it in here. You turn like that. Now, folks, if you can do that, especially older people, you should try to be able to do that the rest of your life, depending on how old you are watching this video. This is one of the best exercises for getting old. Because if you can do that as you get older, and the other one is do 40 push-ups. So if you can do 40 push-ups and do that, you're going to live a good, solid old life as long as the big C don't get you. That ain't going to help you with cancer. And I can't do that totally. I'll show you how far I can get down. I can do this, so I can do this. Okay, but I can't. And you know, and this is really what you want to do for an infielder. To be able to do this. So I can do this, but I can't stay down like that. Back's all tight and stuff. This is called the torso rotation. Obviously, we know what this plays into, our rotation and our swing, which is critical. Your core muscles, anything you can do with the core develops and improves your rotation ability. And how much weight do you use on this?
All of it.
All of it?
Yeah. If I use less, it just takes forever to do it.
Well, this I'll recommend to the audience that you can do all of it for Dan's process. What I do is a lighter so I can go quicker, because I'm trying, that's you're trying to develop strong and
strength, but I also do drop sets. We talked about this before in the video, but I'll do 190. I'll do a set of 190 on each side, and then I'll drop it to 130, and then I'll do it. So I'm getting the best. I'm loading my core a lot, and then with the lighter weight, I'm able to move it faster.
See, you young studs, back in my day, our philosophy was, more reps. Exhaust your muscles by more reps than the higher weights. I think the science says that's the best way to get muscle endurance. So do you want muscle endurance, or
By the theory that I'm using, though, I'm kind of getting both. I get the building, I get the heavy load, and then with the lighter, I get the quick twitch. But
well, I mean, I'm
science,
just with it. Yeah. Well, the audience, we'll let them figure it out. I just want to make sure there's two sides to that coin. Dan, he's got it set at 190. It's what I consider very heavy. Now you're dropping it down to what?
130. So I just did 15 with 190.
Hold on. Start over.
So I just did 15 with 190, and I did 15 with 130, going one direction. And then I'll do the same, going the other direction, and I'll do 3 sets of that.
So you did 190, then what?
130.
130, and what you do third one?
No, then
Oh,
I'll
just
do
did
the
two?
other side.
Oh, just two?
That 2 sets is one set, or whatever you want to call it, and I'll do that 3 times on each
Okay.
side.
I got this on the wrong phone.
Who's that doing 50? How's that feeling?
I mean, it works. I mean, it keeps me limber, and then I just turn it around and do it again. But I do it. I don't really increase the weight. Actually, I hadn't done nothing in 2 years much, so I forget how I used to do it. But again, I'm trying to just keep this thing limber, and I do push-ups, and I walk. I do all kinds of core stuff. I do the horse stance. All that stuff is good for strengthening the muscle. This is just simulating the swing, and it keeps you loose, limber. I get afraid. My philosophy is the one I subscribe to. You finishing light, it works well with weight training. You build muscle like that. I don't know, in the hips, I would be kind of afraid of, I don't know what I'm afraid of, to be honest with you. Maybe it's just old man in me, and that's a new age, I don't know, but I believe in higher reps, and that's the way I'll die.
Yeah.
The main point of this exercise, do the weight that you feel comfortable in what you're trying to achieve.
Yeah.
It's all up to you. No matter what kind of information you get, you need to be research it and do what you think is right. We're not expert in the training field. Certainly, I'm not a gym rat. Dan there, I would call a gym rat. He said, "You've been lifting weights for how long?"
Since high school.
Since high school.
Yeah.
And my high school was so poor we didn't even have weights. Think of the athlete I could have been. So what do we got going on here now, Dan?
This is a little different version of a tricep extension.
And
Where
this
you
is
hit-
for your triceps.
Yeah,
for,
one of the things that hitting, you got to get the bat from here to here. So it's the tricep is the muscle, along with the other body parts, but it's a big one.
if you want to get the best exercise in the world for hitting balls, push-ups, push-ups,
Yeah.
push-ups. And these all augment that. The push-up does everything, just for those in curious minds. So let's watch Dan lead us through this exercise, Dan. Okay, buddy, what are we going to do?
We're going to do the same thing with the drop sets. So we're going to start with 62.5 pounds.
62 pounds? At least it's human.
We'll drop it down to 42 after that.
Okay.
We'll rep it out at probably
Okay.
10 or 12.
Okay. Now that's different form. That's the second. That's the second set you do, or you do on the pipe, right?
Yeah. You can lean forward at the waist. Bend forward first. That's it. And now keep
I
your
arc my back a little bit.
yeah.
You know, I don't think I've ever done this one. I worked with this, you know, this pulley thing a lot, but never this.
Yeah. That's a fairly new one to me as well.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't even know what I'm doing. A lot. Yeah, that's good. That's good enough. This is the one I used to do all the time. The greatest exercise is you get that weight on a string and you got a thing and you hold it out here to get your forearm.
Yeah.
Your forearms, man, that's where it's all at. Hands, forearms, and muscles you use to do a push-up.
Yeah, you're gonna hit at 350.
My day's hitting at 350 over, son.
So this is Ed Rose, one day before his birthday. He's doing a one-handed push-up. One hand.
I used to be able to get down all the way. But that's it at 78.
It's still good, man.
The thing I didn't mention in that clip was I used to be able to do 10 of these at one time, one-handed push-ups. Them days are long gone. I actually did one prior to the filming. I said, well, let me get this on camera because I don't know. And that's not the greatest form in the world, but the best I could do at 78. But tomorrow I do 3 miles and 150 push-ups on my birthday. Just the point where again I didn't agree on the weights, and that's normal. He's 54 and I'm 78, and the older you get, you really don't want to maximize your weight. And look, maximizing your weight, it differs with people and everything. So look, I put descriptions in the write-up about what a 54-year-old should do and what a 78-year-old do, and just to clarify where we're going with this, you can read it in the description. Don't forget to hit subscribe.